The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
She's still there! Alright, so we are just starting out on our fourth...
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
On our fourth case, the Abbey Grange affair, I think it was called.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
No, I don't want to. Alright, I want to read here. Letters from the case before, old cases. The Times, a colossal scandal in high society. The well-known and remarkable archaeologist, the pride of our nation, Sir Ronnie Bancliffe, has been murdered. The crime took place at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane, the location of the archaeologist's most recent research. But what is most truly shocking is that the murder of Sir Ronnie was at the hand of his former friend and partner, Percival Blinkhorn. The death sentence is the only possible punishment for this breed of a villain. And we got... Oh, we got to keep a silver cast of the Mithras ritual knife. Well, I guess it's the only thing we can keep, because an ice knife would melt and the golden knife is going to a museum. So, and here we can read about all our... Oh, there we go. All our stuffs. Oh wait, I can check my conclusion here. Look at that! I did the right choice! We got all the clues and I got the right ending. Oh my gosh. Yeah! Oh, perfect! I'm so happy you can do it here. Oh, sorry. Focus. Focus. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, I can read. Holmes receives an urgent late-night summons from Inspector Lestrade. Something is wrong at the Abbey Grange. It appears to be a case of murder. Oh, I know which one it is. Oh, this one is so cool. I love this one. Okay, which table? Oh, here we go. 221B Baker Street, London. Sherlock Holmes.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter. A wax seal with the monogram E.B. The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
That was rather not so hard to guess. Abbey Grange, Marsham, Kent, 3:30 a.m. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I found it, but I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the E.B. monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified, Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally composed the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
No. We shall change our clothes. Holmes needs to change his clothes. I don't think we'll take the hat this time. I'm grown kind of tired of the hat, but we done that, I think. I don't think we did the brown suit, but I think we did the 2 first ones, and we did the green suit, definitely. Not that one. Where is... Wait a minute. Where is this shiny suit? Oh, there we go. Gray suit. Light suit. Okay, so basically we have 2 suits left. The brown and the light one. So, brown suit it is. And we'll go with that hat because Holmes is fancy that way. Okay, now we can go. We looked in the telescope. We spoke to Toby. Oh, I almost... Why is there always a fire? Who is here lighting the fire constantly? What? Okay, Abbey Grange. It's gonna be a long cab ride. Maybe. Also taking a lot of cabs at this time, because it's not like everyone had their own carriage and horses. Like their own car. But, okay. Anyways. Load. Ah, some big paintings.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the 3 Randalls?
Exactly. The father and 2 sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid to raise a right.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right. I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
What doctors are for, maybe. Okay, but I mean, it's not going to be that easy a case if Holmes is here, so like, ta-ta. It seems to be robbery which turns into a murder. Lady Brackenstall was assaulted and tied to a chair. Sir Eustace Brackenstall, which tried to resist, is dead. His head was knocked in with his own poker. According to the Lady Brackenstall words it. According to the Lady Brackenstall words, it was Lewisham gang of burglars. The 3 Randalls. Wait a minute. I forgot to read about all the characters in the last case. Aw, man. We have to do it now. Sorry. But we totally have to do it now. Oh, wait. Maybe we did read about all of them, actually, before... Maybe I did read about all of them, actually. But it was only 4 characters, so we did that quite in the beginning. Yeah, probably. Never mind. I'm confused. Flowers. Ooh, this is a really nice flower model. Who made that? Wait, is it the whole thing 3D? Have they actually modeled the entire flower? Oh man, it looks like it. That's not some 2D stuff. Wow, that's so cool. They actually modeled the entire flower. Well, he looks happy.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Oh, they did this one too? Wow, who has been modeling all these leaves? Wow. Good work. Yeah, I know, I've got to admire the work
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
of people. I thought that some of these things would be like just a 2D picture. and not actual 3D.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
Oh, he was a baron, was he? Oh, look at this. All these things are totally 3D modeled. I mean, think of all the models people have done. I mean, I guess models which are not characters maybe doesn't take that much time. I'm not entirely sure because, you know, I'm a programmer, not a designer. But, I mean, think of all the all these little models everyone has done. And someone has been sitting here for hours and hours and putting them into the scene. Oh my goodness. So much detail. Appreciate the detail, people. Appreciate the detail.
Lord George Brackenstall.
He looks happy with life.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Seriously? Brigham Brackenstall?
Sir Warthen Brackenstall. The Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
Yeah, all that manliness, yo. Whoop.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
No. Holmes would definitely figure that out at some point. Fresh bruises. Yeah, that looks kind of nasty, actually. Here we go. She has pale cheeks. I was gonna say she's really, like, look at this model. It's so nice. She has nice eyes. Gold brooch, kangaroo, and emu. Australian origin. Elegant dress. Wedding ring. Oh. And old bruises.
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Maybe she does sound a little Australian. I'm very bad at picking out that accent. I always think it's British, but I've been watching a bit of Location Australia, so hopefully yeah, some of her vowels. Yeah.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Really? There's nothing else? Just... okay, well, sure. Just a silver.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Are you sure? Because you have old bruises.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
your ladyship.
So it's sort of good that he's dead? Now we can read. Yeah, Lady Brackenstall, not quite 25, is from a wealthy Australian family. She has been married for a little more than a year. She has, in all probability, suffered physical violence over the course of the last fortnight. 14 days. The lady lives a solitary lifestyle, seldom venturing outside. Lady Brackenstall's old bruises on her hands. They are approximately 1 week old. Inspect the room where Lady Brackenstall is resting. Ooh, look at these paintings. Oh my god, more 3D modeled flowers. How many have they made? Someone has seriously modeled every single leaf? That is so much work. Like, you have no idea. I mean, they could have had things pre-made from some other game, but so much work. Examine table. Times newspaper. The Times. Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls as they are known, made their reappearance by way of a brutal but successful intrusion into one of the wealthier homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their trail. However, the details of the crime are being kept confidential, including that of the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all three men, and this will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile on this family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about this highly dangerous band, and to provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of three, a father and his two sons. The elder, Jack Randall, is a man in his 40s and already grey-haired, while of average height and build. Being the mastermind behind the burglaries, he retains control over his sons, both of whom are close in age but very different in appearance. The first son, William Randall, is tall and broad-shouldered, with a small, disproportionate head. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-ins, but for the exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert, and may your valuables stay safe.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Huh. Should we be... Is that strange? What do we have here? Randall gang. The testimonies and evidence match and point to the Randall gang. Or Randall's blame. The robbery was fake and the whole story invented in order to blame Sir Eustace's death on the Randalls. Let's go with... No, actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna go with this one. That is a lot more fun. Because you know this case is not gonna be straightforward, so like, evident. Ooh. Nope. Stop clicking too much on things. Ooh, picture. Scratches.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame. This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
I'm still so overwhelmed. Look at all these little models people have made, these little details. Look at the little inkwell. Look at all these things. And some person has been sitting here and placing them out so exactly. It's so cool.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
Well, people usually write on the back of photos where they came from, so let's try that. Rock of Gibraltar.
So the
Adelaide.
lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Cool. I'll just borrow that photo, I guess. Wonder if all these books are real. Or if it's just an image. I don't know. What if these books are all real 3D models? Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here. So impressed. Let's talk to Teresa. Hello.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Check you out first. Wrinkles. Vinegar smell, resuscitation, caring. Working hands. Coffee stain.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
Okay. I like that picture of the dog. That's a nice dog. Hello.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it.
Okay.
Your ladyship?
Well, I guess Lestrade will have to open it or something. I don't know, really.
The body is still in the dining room where the murder took place.
Aha. I can now go. Ooh.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Okay. I don't like it with like animal heads and stuff. Oh, hello, French windows. Goodbye, French windows. Oh, look at the shininess of the floor. What? Ooh, glasses. Hello.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed. Chateau Calon-Ségur, French wine, Grand Cru. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Okay.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
Oh, you mean
It is
the...
rather
okay.
strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other 2 are clear.
I guess they pour the wine into the decanter and then they pour it into the glasses or something?
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail.
Toby!
I will take it with me.
Toby! 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 Toby!
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Toby! 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 From Australia. Oh, glass with beeswing. Here we go. 2 people. There were 2 people drinking wine out of 3 glasses. The remaining glass with the beeswing consisted solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. 3 people. There were 3 people drinking wine out of the 3 glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with beeswing. I don't know. I think this one sounds pretty logical. I guess that works. I don't know. Let's look at everything except the dead body first. Here, sideboard. Ooh, he stepped on something.
A bottle of wine is missing here. An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Wouldn't it be easier to just take the box? Is that just me?
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
That is true. Oh. Oh no! My controller's not working! Oh no! Don't do that. Okay, I'll have to play with mouse for a bit, and then I have to, like, restart the game. Because my controller did something. Okay, cool.
These wine bottles are expensive, and mostly from France.
Okay.
The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Oh, sort of weird. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mouse controls. Okay.
This door leads to the upstairs rooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there. A deer hunt.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, let's do the body.
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Okay.
Quite a large stick. A formidable weapon. Barefoot. He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
Alright.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Okay.
That must be the murder weapon.
Hello, head.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
Yummy. Oh, B. Okay. Using the keyboard here. I mean, in a way, easier to use the mouse, but I'm sort of used to the controller now, so I'd rather have that. Oh, space, deselect. Clues? Okay. Here we go. So we have either poker blow. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker blow, or deadly accident. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on a fireplace grate. Well, I guess the blood could have splashed if he was hitting the head onto the grate, but I don't know. Which one do we choose for now? Let's go with deadly accident. Oh, I thought something was gonna happen. Hey. Okay. What? Oh, T. Okay. Mantelpiece. Shall walk to the mantelpiece then. Cut bell
It
rope.
appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
What? Wait. Why would they cut a bell rope?
A fur trader's cabin.
Why would anyone cut a bell rope? Huh? Is the bell rope here? No. Okay. Alright. We'll take a break here because we've started the investigation and I want to get back to playing with my controller, so I have to restart the game because blah. Anyways, we are now on the Abbey Grange mystery, something like that. Which is pretty interesting, I guess. I mean, it's probably going to be interesting. I like the house and, fun stuff. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments, and I'll see you all later.